is the video that selects the next tree to be placed in the forest for the prospective game. Starts out by setting register SG to the game number, and it has UG set to 4 and VG set to 2. Then it sets equally likely to 5, and then it does a probability for equally likely of 5 using SG as the seed number. Remember, that's the game number, so it'll be different for each game. And it first picks a tall value, TS. So that value is going to be 0 to 4 at this point. But then it's going to multiply it by 6, add 48 to it, adjust it for the row factor. Remember, the height of the tree is changed by the row that it's in. And then it's also changed by this UG factor up here. And then it's multiplied by that, and then that sets the value of TS, and the same thing is done for the width of the tree. It also does it randomly picks the width of the tree. Also down here, the X position and Y position of the tree is randomly picked, so that the trees don't appear to be lined up in perfect rows. It does randomly places them. Also, it has a vary factor which also changes the position of the trees. Alright, so the X and Y values here are changed. Then here it records it for this particular tree. How tall it is, how wide it is, and the XY position of that particular tree. Now I've highlighted the rest of this routine. Sets L to the next tree number. Remember, we're putting a new tree into the line. Sets the tree number for TG to 416 plus that value of L. Then it says the next tree number is increased by 1, and it mods it by 58. It's going to go from 0 to 57, so it stays within the range of tree numbers. Then it says branch if not equal RG, which is the row number, to 17. If it's not, go to LG. Row 17 is where the animals are placed. So here, instead of an animal, it's going to be a tree, but it's going to use the same list of values for the animal as it used for the tree, but they have to be adjusted because the animals are much smaller than a tree. So it does the tree tall to 40, tree wide to 40, but that's really for an animal. And then it adds 35 to the Y value, lowering the animal down towards the bottom of where the tree would be, and then subtracts 15 from the X value, moving it that way also. Then it sets L to the next animal number, and then it sets the tree value to 49 plus that value of L. That's the animal picture numbers. Then it adds 1 to for the next animal number and mods it with 21, because this value will go from 0 to 20 for the number of animals that there are. Alright, so this is the end of the routine that selects randomly the trees and positions the animals in place of trees for the prospective game.